be decided today, and there was a lot that was decided yesterday and last night on ESPN. We pick it up with the Seahawks and the 49ers. Purdy, all game. And third quarter we go. Seahawks 3rd and 17, Randy, and look at the effort from Kenneth Walker.
Man, you talking about breaking the camel's back. I see you out there,
Make
Kenneth
a
Walker
stop
in Seattle.
here.
Man, that is crazy. When you running like this, man, the whole defense is in trouble.
3rd and 17, Mosh. No wonder John Lynch is like that.
Sets up the Seahawks field goal on a night where points were hard to come by. A 2-score lead feels critical. Then Alex Purdy, who's been so good the last few weeks, finally gets it rolling a little bit. This is George Kittle.
Yeah, battled back here. They start to put together a drive, get some chunk plays. That one got them going.
That one's Kittle, then this one's Jawan Jennings, and this offense is starting to do a little bit of work. Again, they need scores in a hurry, and then here's the huge moment. Christian McCaffrey, who's been so good all year long, what happens here? Tips and overthrows.
Gotta get those, but it's Boye Mafe making a tip at the line of scrimmage. I say Boye, you say Mafe. Boye. Drake Thomas, interception by the linebacker. McCaffrey knows that's one he can make, but still, tough catch to make. Drake Thomas, great play.
On the other side, Randy, the D in Seattle, and Sammy D was for Dylan. How about this play by Darnold?
Sam, do it on 3rd and 10, Sam. I see you ran it on 3rd and 17. Hey, Teddy Bruschi, there goes Sam Darnold.
There he is right there. I see you, Sam.
He's got Randy singing, and then Rex, one last chance for Purdy, 4th and 6. How about this hit?
Yeah, how about getting cut in half? Does that count for anything? Do we get half for demolishing the guy? Like, this poor guy had no shot that game.
Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks remarkably finish off their season in style. A 13-3 win to finish 14-3, win the NFC West, and win the 1 seed in the NFC. And afterwards, so much to say.
You are NFC West champions! We are the #1 seed!
It's huge to be able to play in front of the 12s. It's unlike any other stadium that I've ever played in terms of, how loud it can be and how tough it can be for another offense to operate. So, we're really looking forward to playing at home for the playoffs.
Oh, we're ready for it. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to have to have a home game here, or both home games, and get a bye. But it is what it is. I mean, this team's been through a lot this year. Now we got to do it the hard way, and we'll embrace it out doing it the hard way and look forward to it.
We lost at home to a division rival for the division and the 1 seed. That sucks. That just is what it is. And yes, I'm disappointed about it. It's horrible. Good news is I get to play football next week, and whoever it is, whenever what happens, go Cardinals.
So let's explain that. George Kittle and the Niners rooting for the Cardinals against the Rams today. The way this breaks down, if the Cardinals win, then the Niners are the 5 seed. They would play the winner of the NFC South in the wild card round. Meanwhile, Seahawks alone at the top of the NFC playoff picture. They get what Teddy always calls the biggest advantage in all of sports, the only bye. They will next play at home starting on divisional weekend. So to the group, Seattle, the #1 seed in what has been a jam-packed NFC all year long. Does that make them the team to beat in the playoffs?
100% it does. And look, Greeny, who's the only team in the NFL in the top 5 in offense and defense? That's the Seattle Seahawks.
Right. Yep.
All right. Where's the one of the hardest venues in all of sports to play at? That'd be in Seattle. This thing is set up for them. And I'm going to tell you, specifically, all right, defense wins championships. It always has. It always will. And you better watch out. I got a couple of plays here, all right, about this defense, because they are just suffocating Brock Purdy. Look, he couldn't set his feet. All day long, he had to move, even when they weren't sacking him. But here we put the sacks. They only had 3 sacks. They had 8 pressures, and it felt like almost impossible for him to throw the ball down the field. He averaged the shortest pass length of his entire career. Yeah. That's how suffocating this defense was, that pass rush in particular. And by the way, I mean, give credit to the GM here.
Oh, John Schneider.
Goodness, John Schneider. You were telling me today, Executive of the Year is what you would have given him, right?
John Schneider, hands down. And really, you have to give kudos to the Seattle Seahawks for winning the division. But I followed this man, Sam Darnold's journey like we all have. To go back-to-back with 14 wins as a quarterback Teddy Brew, I know you've been hard and critical of Sam Darnold, but you talking about a young man that's dialed in. Kudos. I tip my hat to you, Sam Darnold in Seattle. You dialed in, my man. Keep up the good work. It's not finished yet, though.
And they've got a week off. I mean, Seattle, of course, being a tough place to play. Sam Darnold, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks for being the #1 seed. But this team, the way they win is so... I mean, it's championship worthy in my mind because they had to overcome a lot last night, too. That was a tight ball game for a long time. Mistakes were made, kicks were missed, whatever it is. But this one, on the 3rd and 17, right when you think San Francisco has an opportunity to get back, look at everyone blocking. This is an 11-man run game right here. 10 guys blocking for Walker coming down the field on a simple toss crack, and you get 19. Rex, you said it. Lynch can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But then you had the mistakes, the things you had to overcome. How many of us watched this and said, here we go. He got to recover it. But no, you got a teammate on it right there. And then this play right here, Mafe tipping it, and Drake Thomas, coming up and making that play. This is what it eventually will come down to get Sam Darnold to the Super Bowl, to a world championship. The defense has to be there. They also have a great returner in Shaheed.
Yes,
I'm really liking this Seattle team with that #1 seed and what they can do getting to the Super Bowl.
I absolutely think this makes them the favorite in the NFC. Listen, to have to go into Seattle now, the way this defense is playing, the defensive front, they are so violent. And to be at home in one of the noisiest stadiums in football, right? What you're going to have to do to go on the road and to pull off an upset, like I would not look forward to that being a quarterback, an opposing quarterback, to go in there and do that. I think this is the most complete team maybe in the NFL right now. And again, to have this kind of advantage, they're healthy, obviously.
Yeah, how much do we talk about San Francisco and then all these shifts and motions and Juszczyk and Kittle and all the things? They were ready for everything. The Kittle screens, the crossers, McCaffrey out of the backfield, Eamon, Witherspoon, the way they play deep and break down on the throws and make the tackle where they catch the football. Quality defense.
San Francisco had been averaging 42 points a game the 3 weeks prior, and they get held to 3 at home. I mean, this defense, the way they're playing right now, look out.
Worth noting, the last 3 times, only 3 times, Seattle has been the 1 seed in the NFC. They've wound up in the Super Bowl, a testament to how hard it is to win in that building. Someone's going to have to do it. Seahawks need to win just 2 games. On the other side, if you're the 49ers, how many times have we talked about this narrative? They had this run of games at home last week, and then this one, and then they would have home field advantage all the way through and including the Super Bowl. Now they drop this. They're going to have to go on the road and play a tough game. How do they get off the mat in 1 week and win a wild card game wherever it is they wind up?
Greeny, it's not going to be easy. Look, let's face it. We never talked about this team the way we talked about Seattle, the way we talked about the Rams the entire season, for good reason. They're not as good. And when you see this game right here, it was an indication of just how, Seattle's better right now. And why? They can't rush the passer. They have 1 sack last night. They have 17 sacks for the whole season. So the only way you can do it is outscore people. Get this offense back on track. It's obviously going to help if Trent Williams can play.
Get your left tackle back.
Big loss. But my goodness. And look, Purdy, if he can't sit back and set his feet and throw the ball with timing and anticipation, he couldn't do that yesterday. He was on the run. It's got to start protection first with this.
Let me say this. One thing that you've seen throughout the first half was San Francisco's inability to work the middle of the field. In the second half, you showed Jaywan Jennings, you showed Kittle on the outside of the numbers where they were able to complete the ball. We know that the NFC right now stands the toughest division in football, hands down. So going forward, the San Francisco 49ers in that second half, hey, man, stop going over the middle with the crossing routes and